We hate waiting in line, but so many of you mentioned that this is your go-to dim sum spot. So we're here to wait with the crowd and see how it is. This is Longo Seafood in Rosemead.
Front and back, lots of things. Dim sum is from 10 to 3.
And this menu is lunch and dim sum.
Shrimp dumpling with truffle and black truffle shumai. Lobster dumpling is $30. The dim sums, they start at $5.69 for A, and then it jumps to $7.29 for B, $8.29 for C, and the specialty kitchen items are $9.59. This is the weekend prices.
There's not a lot of A's, right?
Very small amount. Little sesame balls, mochi balls with the sesame on the outside and red bean on the inside. That's an A. And they have a plain rice roll, the char fun, but with nothing inside. That's an A.
But already our sauce is here and the tea. Nice.
The green chopstick here, this is for serving. And this is your personal chopstick. Not a lot of places do this, but if you see this standalone chopstick, you don't know what it is, and it's a different color, usually it's a serving chopstick. So you use this to grab things and put on your plate.
It's been a minute. Oh no.
My God, it's overfilled.
Overfilled. They ask you when you sit down what type of tea you want, right?
We always get jasmine.
We're finally seated. We got here Sunday at around 10:40-ish, and there was about a 30-minute wait. It's really interesting, the waiting area, right? It's like theater seating, so you can face the gigantic TV.
It's been a while since we've had to wait for dim sum. We don't like to wait in line, as you guys know, but a lot of people said that this is their preferred dim sum spot, so we had to check it out for you guys.
Yeah, we've also been here like, I don't know, many years ago, a long time ago for dinner.
They have a large TV for everyone to watch, but we're in the small room, so we're not going to be able to watch TV.
Yeah, I mean, this one over there is off.
So a little fun fact about dim sum. It originated in Guangdong, China over 1,000 years ago, and it was started along the Silk Road. The restaurants in Guangdong, they set up stalls outside for like quick snacks, like small dim sum items and quick snacks and tea to rejuvenate the people on the Silk Road. More than 1,000 years ago, we're still eating dim sum. So we have this char siu right here. This item is on the menu. It's $10. I think that's a great price. Char siu is a pork that's been marinated in a sweet and savory glaze. Oh, this one's so good. So usually what I'm looking for in a good char siu is lean, but with a little bit of fat. And this one has all of it. Perfect amount of fat. If you've never had it, I highly recommend you trying it because you will be hooked. And it's perfect to go with rice.
When this showed up, I was like, I think this might be like the shiniest item I've ever seen in my life. Look how saucy it is at the bottom.
Oh, you want that sauce though.
It's kind of smells like ham, Thanksgiving ham.
It's pork.
Very well balanced. It's delightfully salty and not that sweet. I feel like the balance is really good on this. We've each had one piece, and there's still a lot left for $10. I think this is a good value. And this is the chicken cartilage with egg yolk.
So at first glance, this kind of looks like tater tots or like popcorn chicken.
Yeah, the piece sizes are about like popcorn chicken sized. I'm a fan already. That's one thing. The egg yolk is really nice. There's kind of like a really nice airy outside, crispy outside. And then the cartilage in the middle. If you like chicken cartilage like we do, it gives like a really nice crunch. And I don't think it's like overly salty either. You do taste the egg yolk on it. And the texture of the cartilage is a win for me.
So far, these two items, our non-dim sum items, came first. The service here is a little bit slow with the food coming out.
But all the servers and the hosts here are running around like crazy. They're working really hard.
It's okay.
Is it missing something? What do you think?
Maybe like a little bit of spicy salt would help. It's not bad. $19.99, that's not worth it.
For me, I like it a lot, but $19.99 is a little bit tough. This is not an every time type of dish.
We tried things for you guys, so you don't have to. Oh, I love Chinese mustard though. It's really strong, and I think it's good. Looks more gelatinous, I can tell.
And we like gelatinous when it comes to our Phoenix claws, right?
It has like a 5-spice flavor that I normally never taste in chicken paws. The texture is my liking. It's more on the softer side, but the flavor of the 5-spice is like throwing me off. This is huge.
Super shumai.
This is bigger than a golf ball, but smaller than a baseball. Shumai is a pork meatball. It has shrimp and pork and little fish roll. Is wrapped in a wonton skin, and there's some mushrooms in there. The wow factor is the big size. The meat itself is very chunky, not very soft, but I think it's not bad. There's tons of mushrooms in here. I think this might be the biggest shumai I've ever seen in my life.
Now that we've opened this, we see underneath there's also boiled peanuts in here and star
Anise, that's what I'm tasting.
That's what it is.
That's very weird and it's overpowering.
That's exactly what it is. Even though there's only one visible piece here, it does stand out quite a bit. It's kind of like cloves, right?
Yes.
I don't mind it, but it's definitely different from what we're used to. Giant shumai. Now, you mentioned earlier that there's a lot of mushrooms. There's also a good amount of shrimp in this too. And the shrimp is pretty good. So it's definitely on the softer side. So if you like your shumai gigantic and softer, you'll like this one. Shrimp dumplings, also gigantic.
Compare it. They're like the same size. I really like because it's so big. I like it even more. This is good. It has tons of shrimp, a little bit of ginger in there. It's great.
This is something different, right?
I never see spare ribs with churn fun, and it looks like they just dumped the spare ribs on top of a churn fun. And this one is a red rice roll. There's some pumpkin on top. So this rice roll is not filled with anything. Think of it as like rice noodles with spare ribs, basically. Nice and sticky and squishy, like rice noodles. And the spare rib is nice and tender. It has a little bit of the garlic flavor. I think it's delicious. Had I known this was how it was gonna be, I think I wouldn't have ordered a separate spare rib.
Beautiful. I gotta say, even if the items come out here slower, they've been coming out extremely fresh and hot with lots of cartilage on it. The combination, it doesn't look appetizing at all, but it's very delicious. You get very contrasting textures because the rice roll is like exactly like these. It's very squishy, very soft. But the spare ribs with a lot of cartilage in it, it's a nice chewiness. The meat part itself is very soft.
I just want to say, like, all the food here, I think even though like some of the things that I didn't really like this one, but everything was seasoned perfectly, not too salty.
Quality and consistency, I think is very good here. So we got a shout out to people that mentioned this. At Chinese 302, he also said that this is good and consistent compared to other hyped places. We agree. And then also Charles Hall, who said that this is the go-to and their favorite. Okay, the last thing showed up. We didn't realize that this was going to be a copy paste of this.
Since our server put in our order, it's been an hour. An hour for like 7 items. That's a long time. If your group is a quick eater, you're gonna eat one thing and you have to wait. And then you eat another thing, you have to wait. But if you are like one of those people that loves to chill, drink soup, chat, that's perfect for you.
Also, if you're the type of person that doesn't mind circling the parking lot for a while to find parking, you'll definitely like this place.
We parked like down the block.
We have a ton of leftovers, but now is the hard part. We've been waiting for the check in the boxes for a little while now. A little pricey, but I actually thought it was gonna be easily over $100 before tax and tip. Total is $81.57. So with that, our total for supporting SUV restaurants this year to right here. So if you're interested in all the other dim sum spots in SUV that you should check out, watch this playlist right here.